Hey guys, it's MandaPanda and this is the 100 coats challenge. So many of you guys have challenged me, so here it is. I am going to do 100 coats of acrylic paint on a My Little Pony figurine. This is my acrylic paint collection here. I've pulled out 50 bottles of paint. I'm going to do 2 layers in each color. I have all the bottles of paint laid out here. I got some water, some wax paper. I'm going to be putting the paint on the wax paper. I'm ready with my paintbrush, and Pinkie Pie has graciously accepted the challenge, so we are going to be painting Pinkie Pie today. She's ready for this party to get started. I've seen a lot of these 100-layer challenge videos and it takes them like the whole entire day, so let's just jump right in and start painting. I'm gonna start with green and just randomly pick whatever color comes next. And this challenge, if you didn't know, it was started by a YouTuber named Simply Nailogical, who made a video where she did 100 coats of nail polish, and that video just went absolutely viral and everybody started doing the challenge. I'll put a link to the original video, to Simply Nailogical's video, down in the comment section below if you guys want to check that out. And let's see how long this takes. I'm coming up on the 10% mark, so I'm about to put on the 10th layer of paint here. I have a little bar on the left hand side so you can keep track of the progress that we're making. And behind the scenes, I have a blow dryer. In between each coat of paint, I am taking a second to blow dry the paint completely dry. Just kind of want to speed up this process. And can we just take a second to admire how cool this pony looks with the gold paint all over it? It's almost sad that I just had to cover that with some ugly purple paint. But I'm gonna just keep on going. And obviously, you guys, this is just a challenge video. I don't expect anybody to go out and actually make this a custom to play with. It's just something to do for fun. We're coming up on the 50% mark, so I'm about to put on the 50th coat of acrylic paint here. You can see that Pinkie Pie, she just looks like a blob. The legs are starting to be stuck together with the paint. I don't know if you can see that. The paint is matted on the hair. It looks kind of gross. I can barely see her chin. You know, you can't really see the eye socket anymore. This paint is getting really thick. We're only halfway there, so we're gonna see how crazy she looks once we get to the 100th layer. So far, I've been timing it, and 10 layers is taking me about 45 minutes to an hour. So my best guess is that this pony is gonna take me about 8-9 hours to finish, and that is a really long time. But to be honest, that is normally how long it takes me to make a really complex custom. Like when I made King Sombra, that probably took me about 12 hours. So this is, you know, not as bad. I'm gonna consolidate the paints back here since half of them are already gone, and I'm gonna jump right back into it. And I did switch out some of the glow-in-the-dark acrylic paints because they weren't going on very well, and I didn't like the way that they actually smelled, so I just switched them out with some solid color ones. But I'm still using 50. "60 coats of acrylic paint are down. There's 40 more to go, and to be honest, some of these acrylic paint colors are just not the prettiest. I don't even know where I got them or what I used them for, but this orange isn't too pretty. But it might just be that the pony's so lumpy at this point. The countdown is on. 10 more to go. I've been painting and painting and painting. My wrist is starting to hurt. This 100 layers of acrylic paint challenge is about to come to an end. A Pinkie Pie just looks like a big old blob. I chose silver glitter paint as the final layer to make Pinkie Pie sparkly. And that's it. That's the 100th layer of acrylic paint. The challenge is done and over. Let's get this dried and check her out. She definitely looks freaky. The shape of her nose is completely changed. Her neck is basically gone. All her legs are connected together now. There's so much paint. The legs got so big. They're just connected. Her hair is probably one of the grossest thing. There's so many layers of paint that got stuck in her hair. It just looks like a matted mess. Let me see if I can get a close up here. I am so curious to see what 100 coats of acrylic paint actually looks like. Like, how thick is that? So I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife, everyone, and I'm gonna cut into Pinkie Pie and peel off that thick skin of acrylic paint. So if you don't want to see that, if you're squeamish, then stop watching. But here it comes. I got my scalpel. I'm gonna pretend I'm a doctor, and I'm just gonna cut right down the back. And oh my gosh, this is so thick. Look, my entire X-Acto knife blade is stuck in the paint. Oh my gosh, this is so disgusting. Wow. Just wow. I'm like really having to cut in there. I think I can peel it now. Oh, this looks so gross. Oh, and it's kind of squishy. This is gross. This is so gross. I'm just gonna peel it all off. And it doesn't, all of the layers are not coming off. You can see the orange glitter layer is where it's starting to separate. I think it was about the 30th layer, that orange. So this means I'm peeling off 70 layers of acrylic paint right now. Honestly, it's coming off pretty easily. You just gotta tug on it, but the paint's completely dry, so I'm not making a mess or anything. And this is the freakiest thing ever. It's like I just skinned a pony, or she shed her skin like a snake. Can't decide if I want to keep the skin and stare at it because it's so freaky, or throw it away because it scares me. Here's the actual pony. I can probably remove all of this paint with acetone and reuse the pony for custom as long as I give her new hair. And that's it, the 100 coats of acrylic paint challenge completed. So for everybody who sat there and wondered and dreamed, what does a pony look like with 100 coats of acrylic paint? There's your answer. It looks freaky. Let me know what you think I should do with the pony skin that was left over. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye. You can follow me on Instagram, MandaPanda Toy Collector, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or you can add me on Snapchat, MandaPandaTC. Want to mail something? You can. Send it to MandaPanda, P.O. Box 65105, San Antonio, Texas 78265.